Hello there guys, and welcome to this Explain 11 video. We are currently situated at Minuteman Airfield in the United States, and today we're going to be taking a look at a very special freeware aircraft for Explain 11. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the HoldMyBeer SR22T G6, developed for the Explain community to enjoy by three fine gentlemen for a very good cause. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the texturing, the 3D model, and all the features and fun that this aircraft brings to the flying experience in Explain 11. In terms of the 3D modeling and the texture work, as you can see, some really fine details there. A beautiful 3D model, beautifully textured. The livery itself is very nice. The reflective material is done quite well. Very, very detailed model in every respect. This is definitely payware quality, absolutely free of charge for the community to enjoy. The details here on the landing gear, the exhaust, the wings, all the curvatures and all the connect points where you see the wing connecting with the aircraft fuselage, the antenna here, every little detail is done with a lot of care and finesse to reproduce a very high quality SR22. 3D modeling and the texture work is absolutely outstanding. Looking at the interior 3D modeling and the texture work of this aircraft, I can definitely say that this is far better than many of the payware aircraft that I have seen recently. An immaculate representation of the SR22. Everything is put in the right place. Everything is done again with a lot of care and finesse as far as the placement of the tab here. The Garmin devices and all the scratches here, the reflective material and the use of PBR, really fine details for something that is completely freeware. This is absolutely outstanding, really outstanding work by those three developers. I really like what I see here in terms of the 3D model and the texture work, outstanding. Simply outstanding. So what we're going to do now is we're going to start taking a look at the various features in this aircraft. As you can see, also the seats with all the branding is done very, very well. Really job very well done in terms of the 3D modeling, the texture work, both inside and out. Let us now take a look at all the fine features that HoldMyBeer has integrated into this rather beautiful aircraft. The first thing you will notice is that there is a nice tab here, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at some of the features here. Weight and balance is where you set up your passengers, your luggage. You can turn on the static elements or turn them off. Actually, let me go ahead and turn those on, so you can see what the aircraft looks like. So as you can see here again, fine attention to details. Really the artwork and the texturing is absolutely superb. Very, very nice aircraft indeed. Let's go ahead and remove those again. And of course you can set your fuel here. There are presets also for your fuel in the tablet as well. The energy icon is where you recharge your battery, and you will need to recharge your battery. So this aircraft is actually alive, and it will wear and tear with time and with abuse. You also have a GP unit that you can toggle on and off here. The settings menu allows you to make different changes, so you can change the default altimeter settings, auto disable SSAO, show tablet on startup or not, things like that. The one thing to note, the developers actually, and these are the developers, 3D model by Shorty or Ben, avionics and coding by Mockney or Till, and F-Mod sounds by Nikki Phillip or EDDK24. Thank you to all three of you for your fine work here, gentlemen. The one thing that they recommend is to use this aircraft with Active Sky XP, But if you're using FS Global Real Weather like I am here, then you need to set this to NOAA, okay? If you have the toe brakes axis set, then you need to turn off nose wheel steering. If you don't have those axes set, then go ahead and turn this on. Okay, so the weather gives you the weather. There is Avitab integration as well here, as you can see. You can play a ping pong game, and it works quite well. It reminds me of the Atari days. Quick comms, of course, currently the aircraft is powered off. Your personal health assistant is there as well, so you can monitor your temperature and blood oxygen content. The maintenance is something where you will need to go to maintain the aircraft. So this aircraft will wear and tear with abuse and flight, so it's very much alive, and you will need to you will really need to take care of your aircraft. And if you really mess it up, you need to go to the garage and make sure that everything is replaced as and when needed. Birdwatch Airport, this is the current airport that we're at. We are at Minuteman Airfield 6 Bravo 6. The vicinity of the airport, the type, the position, really cool details. Core flight, currently this is where you would load your flights from X-Plane. I currently don't have a flight for our specific situation. Then you've got the banking. So this is what it's going to cost you to actually maintain the aircraft, and you will gain revenue, and you will need to pay money to get your aircraft airworthy. Discord is FBO actually is the current destination, and these are kind of like missions that if you fly you get rewarded. Discord is nothing but the click anywhere to open Discord. That's the Discord of the developers. This is the map which I don't have currently active Sky XP. The headset you can toggle on and off as well. The flashlight, so you can see at night. Interior lights you can toggle, and you have email as well. The email appears to be an area where the developers will be posting updates. I'm not sure if this is going to be live or it's going to be updated with every version that you download. I am running currently the most recent beta, which is version 1.0.3. All right, so this is the tab. What we're going to do now is we're going to start this aircraft from its cold and dark state, and it is worthwhile mentioning that all the circuit breakers are actually modeled. So if we click here, see that? So all the circuit breakers are modeled, and we want to make sure that we have no reds here before we start the aircraft. Also, if you click here, you can put the headset on and off. If you remove the tablet and you don't know how to bring it back, just look here at the right seat. And if you click here, it will restore the tablet. Again, the same position. I really like how they've done the loading and their logo, the HoldMyBeer logo. So here's what we're going to do. The first thing we're going to do, we need to look up here, and we're going to need to remove the pin covers. So remove before flight, and we're good now. And as you can see, you have it here. We're also going to open the glove compartment, and you can actually drink one here. And we're going to take the key and place it in the right place. And then we're going to close the glove compartment. We're going to make sure the fuel is on the left tank here. And then we're going to turn on the battery 1, battery 2, and the avionics. We're going to make sure that the mixture is on full rich, and the throttle is 1/4 of an inch open. We're going to open the booster pump here for our fuel, and we're going to give it a start here. And as you can see, we have a good start on the engine, and we're going to bring it to about 1,000 RPM. Okay, so we're going to turn on the alternators, nav lights and strobe lights, landing lights, pitos, everything basically. Okay, and we're pretty much good to go now, so we can actually take off. So we're going to release the parking brake, and we're just going to turn here and head over to the runway. Flaps are set for takeoff. All right, and we are good to go. Let's give it power. $60 knots and rotate. Very, very nice aircraft, really inside and out. Now the F-mod sounds are also very nice. I really like the F-mod sounds. The sounds are something they're still working on. It is a bit heavy on frames, I've noticed. But again, for an aircraft of this quality and totally free, I really can't complain.
Airspeed.
Absolutely gorgeous aircraft. All right, we're gonna ease off on the power here. And we're gonna try to level the aircraft. Now, by the way, we are not gonna cover everything in this video, but I just really wanted to show you the aircraft, and there's a lot to it. Now we can turn on the autopilot and we can set level here, and we'll click on heading as well. And now the aircraft autopilot is engaged. Now, one thing that you will notice is that you have a complete checklist that comes with this aircraft here, and the way you toggle this is through the so if you click enter here, then that item is done. You know, that full checklist has been modeled in this aircraft, which is really, really cool. So overall, really an aircraft that is jam-packed with features, this HoldMyBeer SR22. Beautifully modeled. Maybe performance is something that needs a little bit of work, as it is kind of hungry for resources. But overall, a very nice aircraft to fly. Let's go ahead and disengage the autopilot. Let us go ahead and do a few turns here. I'm going to do a left turn followed by a right turn. Absolutely gorgeous. It feels very sporty, very solid, extremely responsive, very, very fluid. For a Freeware aircraft, I tell you, this is a lot better than many of the payware aircraft that I've recently seen for X-Plane. Maybe a little bit on the performance side, maybe it's a bit performance hungry, but by the way, there's a lot more to see in the Garmin device, very, very sophisticated. And this aircraft is online ready, so if you fly on VATSIM, in fact, it was created to be flown online, so it's absolutely ready for online flying. Complete integration with VATSIM for your frequencies and what have you, and really a joy to fly overall. Very fluid, you know, very sporty, feels really good. So my concluding remarks on this Freeware aircraft is that it's very well made. The efforts of the developers are highly commendable. I do want to thank all three of them for this rather exquisite freeware for all of us to enjoy in the X-Plane community. If you guys like this aircraft, please consider donating to the cause of the developers. The download link to this freeware is available in the description section of the video. Until next time, please take care of yourselves and each other, and I will see you all very soon. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye for now.